You're about to learn for compliments so powerful and so unforgettable that they stay in a woman's mind long after the conversation ends. But before I reveal them, let me ask you something. How many times have you told a woman, "You're beautiful," only to get that polite smile, a quick thank you, and then silence? You know the smile I'm talking about, the one that ends the interaction instead of deepening it. Here's the truth, most men don't realize. If a woman is attractive, she hears "you're pretty" constantly. Not once a day, multiple times a week. To her, it becomes background noise. It's like giving someone a trophy for simply showing up. Nice, but instantly forgettable. And here's the psychological mistake most men make. Generic compliments kill attraction because they solve the mystery too quickly. You're pretty, you're funny, you're smart. Puzzle solved. No curiosity, no tension, no spark. But what if your compliment didn't solve the puzzle? What if it created one? What if your words placed a question in her mind that kept replaying days later? That's exactly what these 4 forbidden compliments do. And I call them forbidden for a reason. Once you use them, there's no going back. They don't inflate her ego, they activate her emotions, her curiosity, and her identity. They make her wonder what you see in her. They make her want to prove you right. And they quietly shift the dynamics so she starts investing in you. If you've ever wondered why basic compliments fall flat, or why some men leave a lasting impression without trying hard, listen carefully. Once you understand these 4 compliments, you won't be forgotten. Let's start with the first one, because once you understand why it works, compliments will never feel the same again. The first forbidden compliment is this: "You have this energy about you that I can't quite put my finger on." At first glance, that might sound simple, but psychologically, it's gold. Most men hand women the answer immediately. You're beautiful. Done. You're funny. Done. Predictable. Pleasant. But forgettable. This compliment does the opposite. It creates an unfinished thought. And the human brain hates unfinished loops. The moment you say this, her mind starts working. What energy? What does he see in me? What makes me different? Why can't he explain it? And just like that, you're in her head. She repeats the sentence internally. And every time she does, she's thinking about you. I'll share a real experience. I was at a party once, and instead of the usual "you look great tonight," a man said, "You have this calm energy that makes people relax around you." I noticed it the moment you walked in. I thought about that comment for weeks, not hours, not days, weeks. Was it my smile, my voice, the way I interacted with people? What did he notice that others missed? And here's the key part. Every time I replayed that compliment, I replayed him. That's the power of this approach. Timing matters. Don't open with it cold. It'll sound rehearsed. Use it after you've already shared a moment. After she tells a story, makes you laugh, shows a side of herself. Then say something like, "You have this way of making people feel comfortable. I can't quite explain it. There's something about how you think that feels different. You carry yourself in a way that shifts the energy in the room." And here's the secret weapon. When Say asks, "What do you mean?" Don't explain. Smile and say, "I'm still figuring it out." She'll spend the next hour, maybe longer, showing you more of herself so you can figure it out. That's when you know it worked. Now, if that one felt powerful, the second forbidden compliment goes even deeper because it makes her want to reveal parts of herself she rarely shows anyone. The second forbidden compliment is, "I feel like you're the kind of person who has stories most people never get to hear." This one is devastatingly effective because every woman, and yes, every woman, believes there's more to her than what people see. She may appear confident, playful, composed, or social, but beneath that is depth, complexity, and hidden layers. Maybe she has passions no one expects. Maybe she writes, creates, thinks deeply, or carries experiences she doesn't easily share. This compliment tells her, "I see past the surface." Psychologically, it works on 3 levels. First, it makes her feel mysterious, not labeled or reduced to obvious traits. Second, it sparks curiosity. She wonders what you think those hidden stories are. Third, It triggers a desire to prove you right. She wants to share something, a passion, a secret, a dream, just to validate your perception. I once heard a man say, "I bet you have at least 3 interests that would surprise people." And instantly, I started listing them without realizing I was handing him my inner world. That's the psychology behind it. The more she reveals, the more connected she feels, because she chose to open up. Use this when she shares something unexpected. Then say, "You seem like someone who's lived chapters people wouldn't guess. I get the feeling you have sides of yourself most people never discover. I feel like there are stories in your life people would pay to read." Then pause. Let silence do the work. She decide what to share, and that choice creates closeness. Now let us move to the third forbidden compliment, the one that flips the power dynamic completely. The third forbidden compliment is, "I can't decide if you'd be really good for me, or really dangerous." This is advanced, and here's why it works. Most compliments place her above you. They turn you into an admirer seeking approval. This one does the opposite. It shows interest without surrendering control. You're evaluating her, not chasing her. Psychologically, this signals confidence, boundaries, and self-respect, traits women are deeply drawn to. Dangerous here doesn't mean toxic. It means stimulating, disruptive, capable of affecting you. I once teased a man, and instead of reacting defensively, he smiled and said, "I think you might be dangerous for my peace of mind." That stayed with me for days. Use this in playful tension. When she challenges you, teases you, surprises you, say it slowly, with a smile, like you're genuinely considering it. That's what makes it feel real. And finally, the fourth forbidden compliment, the one that targets her mind instead of her looks. The fourth forbidden compliment is, "You think differently than anyone I've met, and I can't tell if that's going to inspire me or drive me crazy." Most men never compliment a woman's mind. When you do, you instantly separate yourself. This makes her feel attractive on an intellectual level, something she rarely experiences. It highlights uniqueness, depth, and influence. Use this when she shares an opinion, idea, or perspective. Say, "The way you see things is completely different from mine. You look at the world from angles I wouldn't consider. I feel like being around you would change how I think." Then show real curiosity. Let her expand. Because when a woman feels valued for her mind, not just her appearance, that's when she becomes deeply fascinated. So why do these forbidden compliments work when normal ones fail? Because ordinary compliments close the loop. Forbidden compliments open it. They create mystery, spark imagination, shift power, and touch emotional depth. Anyone can say you're pretty. Few men make a woman feel like a mystery worth exploring. And that's what makes you unforgettable. If this changed how you think about attraction, like the video and subscribe, because this is just the beginning. Tell me in the comments, which of these 4 forbidden compliments are you most excited to try first? Be genuine, be observant, and watch what happens.